Alright, so in this video I'm going to be making a aluminum pulley. This is going to be for my air compressor. What I'm doing here now is pretty much just reversing the jaws on this chuck. Now this isn't the chuck that I always use or been using lately. I've been using my other chuck, which is pretty much the same. It's the same size, except this one has removable jaws right here, and they're removable and reversible, so I like this chuck. The other one, I would have to remove the jaws and then install the other second set of jaws. It just takes too much time because I have to actually slide in the other ones and get them where they close in perfectly. And it ends up being a pain in the butt sometimes. So I made this ingot here. I was trying some homemade green sand and I made this ingot, which I really like. It came out pretty nice. The grains on my sand are kind of big, so there is quite of it's not smooth at all like it should be. But anyways, this type of chuck, I can fit this large stock on there, and what I still got to do now is just tighten all this down, torque it down, and just mount up my material. But my air compressor pulley gave out on me. I'm not gonna buy a new one. I already bought a new one for it, and I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna order another one because I could save money. That's why I got the lathe here, so I can make one. This one's going to be made out of aluminum, and it's going to have, this is the old pulley that took a dump on me. Well, this is the collar for it. So I grinded up the pulley, or I cut it off the actual pulley, and I kept the collar. And what I'm going to do is make a large diameter V-groove pulley, and then I'm going to be boring it inside. And this collar is going to be pressed in, and then on the other side I'll have some maybe 1/4 inch, I'll thread this, or I'll drill and tap some 1/4 inch threads in here, and then the pulley will actually be I'll be able to remove this pulley, and I could put a smaller or a bigger size. It just depends, and I'll always have the collar on the engine, and I don't have to take off this collar, so all I got to do is just change the pulley, which seems like a pretty good idea. I would have done a whole solid pulley all in one, but the thing is I don't have a broaching kit, and I don't have a keyway cutter, so I'm screwed kind of until I actually get that. But once I get all that, I'll have no problem making full pulleys with cut keyways. But I'm going to torque this down, mount up the aluminum, and I'm going to start to cut. I'll make sure to take some video for you guys on that. But this is going to be like the before. This is just pure ingot. This is going to be cut down quite a bit. I got to actually take off all this. It's sunk on me. It's a pretty big cut right there for roughing. Now I'm doing this dry with carbide. That's with the automatic feed on. So that's a smooth cut right there. That's only at 725 RPMs. Just imagine if I were to go higher. Let me try for, just for the hell of it for the video. Let me try 950. The heck with it. Let's go to 1200 RPMs. This is smooth, really smooth. You can actually see the glare off the bit right there, and that's at 1200 RPMs. Now just imagine if I were to take maybe like 2,000s of a cut. That was actually 5,000s. Imagine if I take like 2 at 1500 RPM. You can see the shine of that thing right there. For the hell of it, for the video's sake, I'll try 1500. Actually, 1550. Alright, just so you guys can see the difference there. Actually, it was getting too hot at that thickness. I should have taken maybe like 4,000s or 3,000s. But anyways, that's, if you can see the difference there, the 1550 gives a much better sheen to it. You can actually see the tool there. I don't know if the camera might pick it up, but there it is. I'm going to finish cutting this, and then I'm going to flip it over and cut off all this other excess part, and I'll turn the camera back on. Alright, so I didn't get no video of me actually cutting the second groove here. My camera pretty much filled up last night, and it's another night here working on the lathe. So I finally finished with the second groove, and I kind of semi-polished it with some sandpaper. I think I did it with like 600 grit or something. But I had to mount this pulley on this 4-jaw chuck, and it was kind of a pain in the butt. Maybe took about 5 to 10 minutes to actually mount everything up. But I finally got it mounted up to turn true. Alright, so my collar finally fits there. It's actually quite snug. I'm going to have to press it in. But I've already bored it out, and it looks good. I might have some tooling marks though from the 4-jaw chuck. I don't know how exactly I'll go on taking those off, but they shouldn't be too big. They shouldn't be much of a problem anyways. It's almost done. It's probably like 4 in the morning here, trying to get this thing going. I think that's going to be it for the night.